Caleb, we saw Donald Trump leave very quickly after his arraignment, but that didn't make this any less of a spectacle to see. We did have a brief glimpse of Donald Trump going in and out of the court. There was some speculation that he might stop to talk to journalists, but he saved his speech for Mar-a-Lago among supporters. You could see from the photos that were allowed to be taken from Donald Trump inside the courtroom and leaving the room that he didn't look like he was particularly defiant. He was quite stony-faced and seemed quite serious in the midst of this criminal charge. This is an extraordinary moment in US history. Never has a former president ever been charged with a crime, and it isn't going to be an easy road ahead for the district attorney. This now has to go to trial. They'll have to select a jury that will go through all the impartiality checks of a US jury selection, but there's still hurdles to clear before then. Donald Trump's flagged that he might want to ask for a different location, suggesting in a Truth Social post that Staten Island might be fairer for a former Republican president compared to the very blue city of Manhattan. The other questions are around who will preside over it, the judge in this instance, and you can bet there will be a perfunctory motion to dismiss. But you never know in these instances what might just be successful. These 34 charges, while they are felonies, are Class E felonies, the lowest of the scale of felonies that could be liable for here in Manhattan. One of the issues for Donald Trump is going to be who gives evidence in this case. If it's reportedly Michael Cohen, a notable critic of Donald Trump, despite being his former personal lawyer, he has also some credibility issues around the fact he's himself been convicted, which will contribute to much of the evidence around this $130,000 hush money payment. This is going to be a trial to watch closely, not just because of the legal aspect, not just because it's a former president, but also because it's a presidential candidate. This is all going to play out in the lead up to the 2024 election, and the timing could be explosive, especially for the Republican primaries early next year. Anneliese Nielsen for Sky News in New York.